Let's go get that podcast. What are you tracking?
Styracosaurus.
Not our podcast. I'm tracking a big podcast on the scope. Could be ours. Computer. Full stop. Identify.
Carnotaurus.
Definitely not our podcast.
Welcome to Swabs, Scalawags, and Sons of Bitches, Wibbly Wobbly, officially unofficial, wildly inaccurate, yet dead nuts on Disney podcast, inappropriate on so many levels. And tonight we have a teleprompter failure again. Tonight, new Star Wars series coming to Disney Plus.
We were able to afford a
Parks
teleprompter?
reopen here. Mind your own business. Parks closed elsewhere. Mass consequences. Live streamers do a thing. Jordan plays a video game. Main topic. We make our first attempt at plussing a ride without destroying it.
Oh, hey, here.
And secondly, I found it.
This just in. Wear your fucking mask.
Thank you. Thanks, news guy. Thanks for that, what just happened?
I found the one.
Thanks for passing news guy that picture. Ah, there it is.
I like how whoever watches this on YouTube is going to see that with zero context.
And we're not about to explain it.
And the person's just going to think Robbie spanks it to comic books.
I mean,
it's 2004.
I forgot I even had that comic. Well, it's not even a comic. It's just pictures of comic girls.
Sure, he forgot that he had that.
I literally forgot it was in there.
I'm just going to let him keep
What's
talking.
the publication date on it, Rob? Rob, what's the publication date on it?
I just put it away.
Wait, why did you pull it out from under your mattress?
No, it's in my
Why is it
shelf.
just one thick
Around your ankles.
Ew.
Oh, lucky I finally put clothes on today for this here show.
This is a
What does
family
it
show.
say publication date?
Every publication has a publication date.
It'll say it like inside the front cover, maybe in the top right corner of the cover.
All the pages are stuck together. He can't open
January 1st, like 95, maybe?
Yeah,
25
sounds about
years.
right.
it. Wait, that's some old spanking material.
Yeah. I bought it at that. Remember that comic book store at Pike's Place Market downstairs
What the hell is Pike's Place Market?
in Seattle?
What? No! I went to Seattle like twice when I was 9. I have no memory of Seattle.
So where the Pike's Place Fish Market is,
That's
you
when
go-
they
you
throw
go
fish at
inside
your
there.
face, right?
yeah, you go inside there and you go downstairs, and there's a comic book store. At least there was, and that's where I bought that comic.
This all seems very fishy. Thanks, Robbie.
Hey, there used to be a Red Robin on the pier, too.
Really?
Yeah,
No.
I want to say it was the first Red Robin, too. I don't know for sure, though.
There's no way to back that up.
Yeah, that's just what I was told by somebody. I don't know.
One time I drove past the first KFC. Well,
Sure.
one time, I mean,
I drive
Wow.
past that just about every time I go to Salt Lake because it's right next to a fucking freeway.
yeah.
It's got a big sign that says First KFC in a chicken bucket.
Which is weird for, something
It-
themed around us.
It was the first franchise, though. It wasn't the first actual KFC. It was the first franchise.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
I've been lied
First
to.
KFC
deceived.
was in motherfucking Kentucky.
That makes me feel a lot better, actually, because I was always angry that it was in Utah. So, this has been a trip down very local, random places. Thank you. Hey, guys, we have a lot to talk about. Should we just jump to Bubba?
Sure.
What?
I don't know what was first. The fact that I lost everything there, or that Robbie answered. So, Robbie, thanks for following me on that one. Guys?
No problem.
Oh, wait, before anything, did anyone else notice that News Guy didn't do the Yeah Mickey Mutineers?
No.
He jumped right into Welcome Swab Scallywag. I just wanted to point that out.
It's a busy show. He was just trying to expedite everything.
We don't have time to expedite shit,
Well,
guys.
clearly it wasn't on the teleprompter.
Oh,
Must
yeah.
have been missing.
Giuseppe, where did we get a teleprompter? Oh. You guys don't want to know.
That's probably a good thing.
As Jordan seethes at the mention of Giuseppe.
Yeah, Giuseppe's literally just writing it on a whiteboard really fast.
I hope Giuseppe gets paper cuts in between the webbing of his toes.
No!
On the whiteboard?
You didn't mean that. You didn't mean that.
I meant that, Giuseppe.
No, he's lying.
I am not lying.
No, he's lying.
I am
You're
not lying. I'm
Come
telling
on.
the truth.
Why you gotta make him cry like that? He's just joking. It's an improv
I'm not
show.
joking. I'm serious.
No, Giuseppe, it's an
This is
improv show.
I mean everything. I actually planned this out.
He's making this up on the
I'm not
fly.
making it up. Not on the fly. I wrote it down in a journal.
He doesn't even have a journal. He can't even
I have
write
2
it.
journals. One that's online and one that's handwritten.
Do they both say the same thing?
Yes. I don't want anybody misquoting me, especially myself.
What if Giuseppe misquotes you?
Then I have 2 sources that say otherwise.
On that note, guys, let's talk some Disney.
Yes.
Let's do this.
Woo! Good.
I'm glad that we've been consistently inconsistent with this bit.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, we need to add that to the opener.
Consistently
Officially unofficial, consistently inconsistent, yet that's
wildly
I don't know.
inaccurate.
Yeah, let's replace Wibbly Wobbly with that. Let's do it.
Did Wibbly Wobbly come from Doctor Who? Was that
Yeah,
a Doctor Who reference?
Yeah, because
Yes.
it goes ding when there's stuff.
Huh.
Yeah.
So, but I'm kind of over Doctor Who for right now, so I'm fine with replacing Wibbly Wobbly with consistently inconsistent. Yeah. So there we go. Look at that. We've grown as a show, you guys.
Huh.
Have
I mean,
we?
that's a weird way to say take a lateral step. But, okay.
But was it a step backwards? No, not this time.
Huh.
You know what? I'll give you that one. Take the small victories where you can, Jay.
Hey, look, Rob's a big fan.
He's a what? Oh, he's
Big fan.
Thanks, Rob. And yeah, we can put consistently inconsistent right after award winning.
No, that's still not fucking. Hey, there was no podcast awards this year.
Or there
last.
was and no one told us. Maybe we have not been invited. Maybe that it was so good that one year that they didn't even bother having any more. And we podiumed at number 43 or something. 53? I don't remember.
Something like
40.
that.
It was 43. Well, I was mad because we didn't get 42.
That's okay. That's what I remember too.
Well, that's a joke for another time.
If only someone had 2 journals that could collaborate this.
Yeah, but who are we going to find
this?
somebody?
The slow look downwards. Anyway, first up in news. Hey guys, did you hear about this?
Nope.
Well, I'm about to tell you.
I was afraid of that.
Well, I mean, that's the show. No, that's not our. I'm not ending the show. Not yet. The Bad Batch. First,
Shit, yeah.
announced to us today by Jordan himself, and then announced again by Josh. So,
Hey, I was practicing for competitive napping.
how do you practice for competitive? No, you're gonna end up dead.
I slept for an hour and a half.
Oh, that's weak. I beat you today already. I napped for 2 hours.
Really?
So I win.
Well, if people weren't fucking text messaging me every 5 minutes, I would have slept longer.
Oh, you mean when they were messaging you about the Bad Batch?
Hey, I didn't read them all. There's like 50. I woke up from 50 fucking text messages just from you guys.
That's
Sorry.
a bald-faced lie. We don't like each other that much.
Yeah, I wasn't included. I was just attached.
Oh, you're right. We do like each other that much. We don't like you that much.
Yeah.
That was mean. I felt so bad right after saying that. I'm sorry, Josh.
Wait, you just totally cut out what happened?
I apologize. Nothing. Let's just move on. So anyway, the Bad Batch. That's the Clone Wars guys, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jake, have you seen the Clone Wars?
I watched all of season 7.
Yep.
That's not
Same.
easy at this point.
I mean, I
So,
don't.
is there any details, or did they just announce Bad Batch?
There was a logo.
Yeah, there's a logo, and hold on, where is it? It's coming out next year on Disney Plus, and it says the write-up here says the series follows the elite and experimental clones of the Bad Batch, first introduced in the Clone Wars, as they find their way in a rapidly changing galaxy in the immediate aftermath of the Clone War.
Ooh.
Okay, so this is between between Order 66 and
Rebels.
yeah.
Would have to be members of the Bad Batch, a unique squad of clones who vary genetically from their brothers in the clone army. Each possess a singular, exceptional skill. In the post-Clone War era, they will take on daring mercenary missions and blah, 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 blah. So this... Yes, Jake, you
Is
probably
Filoni-
are about to... Well, never mind. That wasn't the question I was going to ask. I don't know. It doesn't say anything about Filoni leading it. Let's see. Oh, yep. It's executive produced by Dave Filoni.
Huzzah! Okay, what were you gonna say before I raised my hand?
So if this takes place between Order 66 and Rebels, then there's... They clearly weren't affected by Order 66.
They're
Well,
Oh, yeah.
Well, Rex got his ass electrocuted or some shit to stop it.
No, well... No, remember Ahsoka
Removed it.
operated...
Oh, yeah, that's what it was.
Did you see the Clone Wars, Josh? Goodness.
Yeah. I've seen a lot of things.
Good.
Seen some shit, man.
What if they pulled a fast one on us, and they absolutely were affected by Order 66, and the series is about them hunting down the Jedi and killing them?
Oh, shit.
How
That'd be
awesome would that be?
interesting.
Oh, damn.
No, but some of the Bad Batch showed up in Rebels. Didn't they?
That was just Rex's crew.
No, that
Oh,
was Wolf
Yeah.
and one other crazy guy. I can't remember his name.
Yeah, weren't they part of the Bad Batch?
No.
Huh.
Wolf was in his own squadron. And
Oh,
the third
that's-
guy, I don't remember.
That's the, Yeah, okay, never mind.
I'm surprised I even remembered that.
I'm surprised you remember that too. I mean, in a good way. This is why we keep Robbie around.
Well, if it's Rex and Ahsoka hunting down the Bad Batch and taking the chips out of their heads.
Ooh. That'd also be pretty cool.
I would be fine if, like, most Star Wars things from here on out featured Ahsoka in some role or another.
Yes. Agreeable.
Like, she is really climbing the ranks to become my favorite Star Wars character.
I think right now it's between her and Obi-Wan for me.
Yeah, I think she might be a top 5 Star Wars character for me.
Yeah.
And like,
Oh, and Darth Maul. I still like Darth Maul a lot.
you know what? I'm gonna say this. I'm really happy the way they've expanded on Darth Maul.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, brought him back and killed him and brought him back, and then they finally killed him.
And they brought him back.
No, he's dead now. He's fucking dead.
Yeah, but they
Yeah.
brought him back after they killed him, but like not
Well,
chronologically.
yeah, I'm saying timeline-wise, he's fucking finally dead.
Oh yeah. And
Yeah,
but he had like
that
a
was
glorious
actually-
death.
Have you seen that scene? It's kind of an emotional scene.
Yeah.
I've heard about it.
It's a tearjerker.
That's in Rebels, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
The episode is Twin Sons.
Now I have watched Rebels. I'm still working my way through Rebels. Rebels is great. I thoroughly enjoy Rebels a lot more than I like Clone Wars.
Oh, the ending?
Don't
Just wait till
no,
that.
No.
That's
I'm gonna
gonna
go
be
watch
one
it right
hell of a
now.
roller coaster.
I love Rebels.
It was good.
And so far, I can't get into Resistance. It's just
Yeah, I watched
But-
like one episode. It was like, what is this?
it's more like little kid type stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then there's that other series that I already. It's like short 5-minute scenes.
Oh, the shorts on YouTube.
No, it's on Disney Plus. However, at the end of Rise of Skywalker, I know Kanan was one of the voices talking to Rey, so I have a hunch what happens.
Yeah.
He was not on a walkie-talkie, I can tell you that. But also, Ahsoka was one of the voices, so...
But Ahsoka's supposed to be alive at the end of that, though.
And the Ghost was in that movie, anyway. Ghost was in a few movies.
But
now.
Ahsoka be really fucking old at the end of Rise of Skywalker, though, too, wouldn't she?
Well,
Yeah.
who knows? Because, like, what's her species and how long do they live?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
Yoda's
that's a
like,
good
what,
point.
5 million years old, and and the child's 50 years old.
Yeah, like, the child is literally the oldest character in that series. Yeah, that was an exaggeration, but still, it stands. Anyway, I'm excited for the Bad Batch.
Yeah.
Guys, guess what else is in the news?
What?
A little note here that some Disney parks have reopened officially to the
Oh
public.
yeah, I watched a few of those.
Magic Kingdom and Animal Kingdom, and then Wednesday, the other two are supposed to open.
What's the other two?
Epcot and Studios.
And on that note,
Well, I think Studios was open today for cast member previews because I saw pictures of the inside of Rise of the Resistance. There was a little bit more people in there than I would have cared to have been in there with.
Yeah.
whatever could you possibly mean? Speaking of more people than we care to be with, Hong Kong Disneyland is closing again.
Yep.
Is that official?
Jeez.
Yes,
Is it official?
it's as official as I read on this website.
Which website?
Well, hold on.
I read it on CNN.
This one that says official statement from Disney spokesperson. As required by the government and health authorities in line with the prevention efforts taking place across Hong Kong Disneyland Park will temporarily close from July 15th. The Hong Kong Disneyland Resort hotels will remain open with adjusted levels of services. They have put in place enhanced health and safety measures, blah, 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 blah. They're closing. But people are speculating that's not for very long. And this is because there's like 100 cases or so that popped up in Hong Kong.
Jeez.
Well...
So
well,
hold
I
on.
would give 100 cases.
So they're closing down the park because 100 cases. And we opened some parks whenever Florida had 15,000 cases.
In a day.
That's crazy.
So, yeah, that's the exact parallels I wanted to make on this whole situation.
It's almost as if Hong Kong cares about its public health.
I would dare say they. No, Josh. I think Hong Kong does care about their public health. Hong Kong.
Okay, yep, okay. I'll agree with that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't say China for a reason.
Yeah, and I specifically left it out for the exact same reason.
China.
Don't.
Don't even start there.
So anyway, yes, Hong Kong is doing much better than Florida is currently doing, and
Yeah.
they're taking.
This episode's gonna be great to listen back to because y'all robot motherfuckers keep glitching out.
Don't you blame this on us? You don't put that magic on me.
That was creepy. Like you were talking, but you were froze, and then your whole face just started moving really fast until your voice caught up with your face, or your face caught up with your voice.
That's
funny.
That's entirely normal. Does your face not do that?
Yeah, did you not know that Jake was Max Headroom?
Whoa! Yeah, that's a hell of a reference. I don't have that sleek plastic hair though, but I could
Well,
with enough
you
time.
never will with that attitude.
You're right, Jordan.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what?
Piss poor attitude.
I'm going to have plastic hair. By damn, you watch me. I don't know how to get plastic hair, but I'll find a way. Ah, there's a dog behind Robbie. Anyway,
Of course there is.
so speaking of the park's opening, there was some live streamers doing some things. Jordan, what did they do?
So one of them
Made people
apparently got
sick.
sick.
Wait, say that again?
With
Yeah, so there were these two ladies that I guess they're YouTubers or whatever, and one of them was live streaming and said that the other person they were with had to go, like, ended up getting sick to their stomach, and during the live stream they were saying that that they just started to feel progressively worse, and then she eventually ended up getting sick to her stomach. And then she ended up ending the live stream and then picked up the live stream hours later at Disney Springs. And apparently the person got sick, threw up, went to the nurse and to I guess get some Benadryl. And then the nurse is like, "You should probably go to the hospital." And then the person was like,
and she didn't. And then
She
the
didn't.
lady she was with was all freaking. Oh yeah, I watched it. I was fucking mad.
Anyway, so a couple things. The lady who got sick claims that was because of a nut allergy, and I guess she had a dessert. They didn't say had cashew oil in it, and she had an allergic reaction.
So if she's going to anaphylactic shock, she should have gone to the fucking hospital.
Yeah.
I don't know if she was going into anaphylactic shock. However, I will say, and I don't want to sit here and call anybody an idiot unless they absolutely deserve it. If it's an allergic reaction, fine, whatever. But also, like, that still looks bad during a pandemic, right?
Yeah.
Especially the first day that Magic Kingdom has been open
and
to
a
the
live
actual
stream.
public, and a live stream. But also, like, don't like if somebody says go to the hospital, your
You should
reaction
probably
should
listen.
be like, your reaction shouldn't be nah.
Should be like,
Yeah.
I should probably do that. Just
Again.
to be safe.
Especially during a live stream during a pandemic.
Yeah.
But no. So where did they go? Where did they end up a couple hours later?
Disney Springs.
Disney Springs. Because when I go to anaphylactic shock, did I say that right? I go to Disney Springs.
And I will say this, from what I gather, nausea and vomiting isn't a very common COVID-19
But
symptom.
it is a symptom.
It is a symptom, but not a very common one. So I don't know how much if that were the case, like how much like the COVID would have triggered that.
Yeah.
So I'll give the benefit of the doubt, and I'll give grace where I deem grace need to be given. Need to be give. But again,
words
I
are
keep
hard.
going back to I can't speak right. I still go back to the hey, maybe you should have gone to the hospital instead of pull the I know my own body.
Yeah. I kind of had somewhat of a similar experience Friday. Wasn't feeling too well,
That's-
so I just was like, I can't. do this.
Yeah, but you got overheated at work,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah, that's exactly what happened. But I played it safe. I didn't want to stay and get worse or make others sick if it was something bad.
You should have live streamed it. Just kidding. I'm glad you
No,
didn't.
I'm not even allowed to use my phone at work anyway.
Neither am I.
Why do you text me so often then?
Those are more likely when I'm on break.
Hey,
Speaking
Rob,
of,
has anyone ever told you the Dread Pirate Roberts?
What?
You look like the Dread Pirate Roberts.
well,
Why?
funny thing, masks are something comfortable, and in the future, he feels everyone will be wearing them. I butchered the hell out of that.
Why do I look like the Dread Pirate Roberts? Out of this?
It's a thing.
Well, I'm
it's
trying
a whole
to grow.
look. Have you tried harder? I apologize for that one as well. Apparently, I am feeling spicy tonight. Don't worry, Jordan. Your time's coming.
All right.
I don't even think he was paying attention.
Okay, speaking of live streamers, one more thing. What was this about the duck?
Oh,
Duck.
some girl during the cast member preview, some girl picked up a Disney duck. Just one of the ducks that were running around. Like, because there were so few
What,
people
the wild duck?
there, it was one of the ducks that are just hanging out at Disney.
Yeah, okay.
And she picked it up. And the video clip was very short. And when you look at the clip kind of looks like the duck just doesn't want to be held. But what the hell is the duck going to do? It's a giant person versus a duck. And then so the video made the rounds and people blew up. Like, I was angry because it looked like the duck didn't want to be held.
Yeah.
And in fairness, she was holding the duck how you're supposed to hold the duck. If you need to hold the duck. But not everybody needs to hold the duck, especially not when you're at Disney. So don't hold the duck. So, but no, like, it blew up on the internet, and apparently she got straight up internet shamed, and she issued this really long apology, and yeah.
Was it one of the Karen apologies that I'm not usually like this? I don't know what happened.
No, it was. I think it was a genuine apology.
That's good.
I'm sorry that I made the duck feel that way by placing my hands upon it. Oh, that sounded weird.
Yes, that did.
So yeah, don't pick up ducks. Before we move on into the realm of video games, one more quick thing that I just read about today, and it made me laugh with glee. And you guys ready for this one?
Yep.
Not really.
No, this is a good one. I like this one. It has been reported that at Disney World, on-ride photos will not be provided to guests not wearing face masks.
Oh yeah, I heard that. Good.
Yeah, I like that one a lot because you're not supposed to do unsafe things on rides, and not wearing a mask has been deemed an unsafe activity. So, no mask, no picture. And I
That's
love
awesome.
that. I love
That's
it
pretty
so much.
funny.
And of course, people were throwing fits because that's what
Yeah.
people do because they're assholes.
Mm-hmm.
So, and honestly, if I felt the need to go to Disney World right now, and I had pictures of me on rides with masks, I would really like those.
That'd be really interesting.
That's a fun picture.
Yeah.
It's potentially life-threatening, but a fun picture.
True.
So, now I think that covers all the park news. Real quick before we get into our main topic, Jordan has been playing a video game.
Yeah, have you guys ever heard of this game called Frogger?
Is that like Flappy Bird or Crossy
no,
Road?
it's like Crossy Road.
Yes.
Except old school.
So it's a Crossy
Crossy
Road
Road.
ripoff.
No, it came way before Crossy Road.
No, Crossy Road's been out for like 2 years. There's no way Frogger came out before Crossy Road.
Yeah,
I can't remember.
I just heard of this game last week.
So how is it? What do you do?
Yeah, you're kind of a frog, and you just you try to cross the road.
See? That's what I'm saying. Yeah, this
Mhm.
is Crossy Road's gonna have a lawsuit on their hands.
I agree.
So F those guys. What else have you been playing?
So back in an old podcast that I used to do, I was thinking about having a little segment of the podcast called Lazy Gamer. And Lazy Gamer would be just me talking about video games it's taking me years to get to. So guys, I played Frogger. And it's just amazing. I don't see how any, like, graphically, it is very, very captivating. And I don't see how video games can be any better after this game. Your character can go, not only can it go up and down, but it can go left and right.
What?
Yes.
Like a full 360 degrees range of motion
Yeah.
in 45-degree increments?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. I've also been playing this this game called Spider-Man.
Oh, for the Sega Genesis.
Yes.
Carnage, right? Maximum Carnage?
Sure.
That's, well, I mean, it's...
Separation anxiety.
Yeah. You play as Spider-Man. It's not called Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Spooderman?
It's Phil's Spider-Man.
I heard that they've updated that game for the PlayStation 4, though.
They have 4 of those?
Well, they skipped 2 and went straight to 3. They were pulling a George Lucas on us.
Mm.
So,
Did they come out with the PlayStation 3 first and then go and just make the PlayStation?
yeah. Which
Okay.
is weird because then Xbox followed suit and they came out with the Xbox One like 4 systems into it. So once
Yeah,
again,
that was weird.
Yeah.
So anyway, thanks for tuning into the Mickey Mutineers for all your informational needs.
Yeah, I've been playing the Spider-Man game for PlayStation 4, and it's taken me 2 years to get to it. 2 years? 3 years? 2 years.
Whoa,
Been
whoa!
out that
I
long?
thought we were talking about Frogger. I'm sorry, I just totally blacked out. What happened?
we talked about Frogger, and then we talked about some other things, and now we're talking about Spooderman and backpacks.
Okay.
So anyway,
Yeah, no, I've been playing Spider-Man, and I'm about halfway through it. Have any of you guys played any of the Arkham Asylum games?
Nope.
Yes.
No,
Okay.
I've been meaning to, but no.
I was able to because I have PS Plus and I downloaded one of them.
So it pretty much plays just like the Arkham Asylum games, but it's Spider-Man.
Huh. That's awesome.
I'm in.
It's really fun. I will say, I'm not a very big Spider-Man fan. I think I've even said that on this here show
You
a
have.
few times. And this has kind of given me, like, I don't know, renewed interest in Spider-Man. So I'm playing the game. It's really fun, and I'm kind of going back and wanting to watch. I went back and I did rewatch the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies.
Huh.
How'd they hold up?
First one, okay. Second one, still the best. The third one ages way better than you think it does.
Really? Because I didn't think it would age at all.
Yeah. When I was watching the third one, I'm like, this isn't terrible. This isn't as bad as everyone was making it out to be back in 2007, 2008. So, I actually think it ages a bit better than people think it would. Also, I completely forgot that Sam Raimi was the director of all those movies. And in the second one, there's the scene where after Dr. Octavius has the tentacles fused to his spine,
Yeah.
and he wakes up in the hospital, and then all of the tentacles become sentient and they start killing all of the doctors. Like I was watching that and I'm like, oh, that's an Evil Dead scene. Like that's
Oh yeah,
he directed that scene like he would direct something from Evil Dead. Like that was a monster movie scene.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
it was very, very Raimi.
Yeah, it was
and
good.
The Buicks in all three of them.
What's that? Yeah.
Buick specials in all three of them.
Yep.
So I started playing Outer Worlds finally.
Wait, hold on. I just want to point out that Sam Raimi's isn't he doing the Doctor Strange sequel? Yep.
I think he is.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So the Buick special will be in another movie now.
and probably the one guy. Anyway.
Bruce Campbell.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm down.
So you started playing Outer Worlds?
Mm-hmm.
I love Outer Worlds. Outer Worlds is fun.
I stopped because I got stuck on an accidental boss level.
What? There's no accident. What? What?
Yes, the hard planet
Oh,
with
that's
full of monsters.
That's most planets.
that's
No,
why I
it's
stopped.
full of monsters. Hard as hell to kill. I accidentally went there and I'm stuck.
I quit New Vegas because I got to the last freaking level and I can't kill the boss.
The
Well,
Centurion?
I went to the last level too early. Is my problem.
Yeah, well, I didn't. I have like I got like 5 guys helping me kill this motherfucker. I finally killed him one time and I was all pumped up and I had a power fist. And so I punched one of his guys after they left me alone. And he shot me and killed me and it didn't save yet.
Oh no.
Robbie, get back in your spaceship and fly away. It's an open world game.
Yeah, well, I have to travel all
He
the
can't.
way to...
I've got the disc right now.
Yeah,
Oh.
that too.
You should have led with that, so I wasn't yelling at you.
Well, I haven't played it for a long time, even with it here, because I just haven't felt like traversing through all those monsters again just to get back to the ship.
Yeah, so
Because
when
I'm all the way across the world somehow.
When I was packing up to go, I told Robbie to pack up my PlayStation, a handful of games, and Robbie threw that in there, and
Good, your son does love you.
and a couple other ones. A couple of them are Jordans.
Wait,
And of course, his Sega Genesis.
I haven't plugged that in yet. I've been playing Outer Worlds. I mean, I
Worlds is
only
so
got my
fun.
TV a week ago, so
It's all right.
Wait, is it PlayStation 4?
yeah.
Do you have the Untitled Goose Game yet?
No, I'm
I
gonna
do.
download that on payday, and I'm also gonna. I'm gonna get the I Am Bread game too.
Oh,
No!
have fun with that.
Wait, hold on. Speaking of Untitled Goose Game, Jordan, have you beaten that yet?
No, I still haven't played through the second. Chelsea's been bogarting the Switch.
Oh yeah, you have it on your Switch. I forget that.
She has over 400 hours into Animal Crossing.
Did I
That's
tell
funny.
you about when my kid called her out?
No.
Yeah, you
Oh.
did.
Yeah,
Wait,
you
did
did.
you? Yeah, you
Yeah.
did.
It was like, why is she always playing Animal Crossing? But that means that he's always on the Switch too. To see that, like, hey buddy, I got some news for you. Anyway, yeah, because I don't have very many Switch friends, but
I am about to order a Switch game tonight, I think, because it's super cheap on Amazon, and need to get it before it's not super cheap anymore.
what is it?
Final Fantasy 12.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, I tried playing it on the PS2, and I got like halfway through it, and I put it down, and I just never picked it back up. So I want to give it another go.
Yeah.
Hey, while we're talking video games, can I please just read the description for I Am Bread?
Yes.
Sure, but just so you know, that's a hard game.
Okay, here it is. I Am Bread. Embark on an epic journey to become toast. Take on all hazards to deliciousness as you embark on your adventure throughout the home of Bob, the unsuspecting owner, from the kitchen through the house to the lounge, and then venture outside into the garden and beyond. In addition to the deepest story ever seen in a video game about a slice of bread, there are a wealth of baked options to sink your teeth into. Additional game modes and other types of bread will cater to all tastes. Set speed records racing across the levels as a bagel. Realize your destiny as crisp bread in cheese hunt mode. Relieve your stress as a baguette. And smash everything in sight in rampage mode. Oh, And did we mention Bread goes into space too?
That actually sounds fun.
I want to point out that this game has pretty shitty reviews.
Oh, so I just remembered the
It
game
looks
that
like Goat
is very
Simulator
similar to
just
I
with
Am
bread.
Bread.
It's Goat Sim.
Yeah, but there's another game that's called Octodad, and the controls are the exact same.
Hold on. Is Goat Simulator... I'm going to look at the reviews on this. I hope you're happy. Oh, it has even worse reviews. Okay, good. I'm glad this
terrible.
studio is consistent.
There's
Oh, so it's the same studio?
they
That's
finally
funny.
put the old Nintendo 64 Star Wars pod racing game. Did you guys ever play that?
Yes?
Yeah,
Put it on
you
what?
can. Yeah, you can download it on the Switch now.
That's cool.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
and it's like $15.
So we got
Whoa.
derailed. Should we go into our main topic?
yeah. So, here to talk to us about our main topic is
Jake is
Jordan.
still looking up the fucking. He pawned it off on me because he's still looking up the Star Wars game.
Yeah. Why? It's only $15, you're right.
I just fucking told you that.
I know, I said you're right! Anyway, what are we doing?
The main topic.
The main topic.
Alright, and here to talk to us about it is Jordan.
And here to talk to us about it is Robbie.
Alright,
And here to talk about it is Josh.
Fucking Frozen ride sucks.
No!
All right, that's our main topic, everybody. That's Jake, that's Josh, that's Jordan, that's Robbie.
And that's Dog.
All right, no,
Exactly.
so we was it last year we armchair imagineered.
Last week?
Yeah, what did I say last year?
Yeah,
God damn, it's
you're not wrong.
it really fucking
been a
has
hell
felt
of
like
a
a year,
week.
though, right?
Yeah.
This year's been a hell of a week.
Yeah.
Where was I? Oh yeah, so we armchair imagineered or lawn chair imagineered whatever it was that we did last year or last week because fucking did it again. God damn it. Because whatever, like we picked like 5 different things and we went with it and we said let's just change. But we've never actually sat down and taken seriously this idea of plussing something.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sure there are a lot of theoretical theme parkologists out there that think that they can make theme parks or a certain theme park or a ride at a theme park much better. And so we are going to do that. So we're going to
Give
take
our
action,
ideas.
and then we are going to spit out ideas of how we could plus that attraction like Walt would do. So whenever his Imagineers would come up with something, he'd be like, cool, what can we do to make it better? Let's plus it.
Yeah.
So that's where we're getting the segment title, Mickey Mutineers Plus It. And what?
I was gonna say, I feel like a lot of Disney podcasts start here, and it's taken us like 7 years to get to this.
Oh, listen, we're nothing if not punctual.
Yeah.
We are consistently
What the
inconsistent.
fuck did you just call me?
Consistently inconsistent.
Okay.
I said
So,
punctual.
I don't even know what that word means.
Good, don't tell him. Nobody tell him. It's a good thing, Josh. Anyway, so...
All right, Jake, what ride did we
Okay,
choose to
so-
plus?
So,
I got to tell you where I get that. So last year up here, we had a relief pilot, and he said something to the firefighter, and the firefighter goes, "Are you being facetious?" And the relief pilot's a redneck. He's like, "I don't even know what that means."
cutting that out.
So anyway,
so anyway, so the ride that I picked, because Jordan pitched this idea to me, I said, "Oh, that's a good idea. Let's do this. Let's do my least favorite Disney attraction of all time. Number 1, most hated. Because if we can't make this better, then why are we even here?" And
Yeah.
that attraction is the Tomorrowland Speedway at the Magic Kingdom. The worst.
I already have an idea.
you haven't been on Frozen Ever After yet, then.
I've watched it tons of times. It looks amazing. I love it.
shit.
The video is
It's
better
a
than
lo-
the actual ride.
It's a lot better than the shit that it replaced.
Mm-mm.
Fighting words like cannot guns blazing. What
No.
kind of shit ass ride ends with an oil derrick? Come on.
The Tree of Life.
That's inside of an oil derrick. But well played. So, anyways, I hope everyone had all day to think about this because I have some pretty mediocre ideas for this. I'm very excited to talk about.
I have just a great idea.
Let's start with Robbie.
Just replace it with Autopia.
All right, that's
Make
1
the track
minute 11,
longer.
1 minute 11 seconds for someone to ruin this. Good job.
And of
Yeah.
course, make the cars electric because the 3-cylinder motor is just tired.
One
needs to be
cylinder motor,
replaced.
Rob.
Don't they run off a 3-cylinder engine?
No,
Yeah, but the
no,
motor
it's
doesn't.
a lawnmower engine.
Oh, I thought some of them ran off of a 3-cylinder.
Nope, it's just a lawnmower engine.
All right, I
A
must.
lawnmower engine.
Single cylinder.
All right,
Or
well,
single
still,
cylinder.
they need to
Mom's a
retire
single-cylinder.
the single-cylinder
Your face is a single
lawnmower
cylinder.
engine and
No, my
replace it
face
with
is my
something
face.
better. And no one's listening.
No, I
I'm
listened to
listening.
all of it.
I agree. I think they should
Mom's
be
not
fucking
listening.
electric because it's 20.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy. Like, all they need to do is change the track that holds the cars into, like, basically a traveling charger. So that the cars are constantly
That-
powered.
work because
And maybe
some
even
idiots
add
can
a solar
jump in their
panel.
car and touch the third rail.
Yeah.
That's what I call my Saturday nights, touching the third rail.
Never cross streams, Jake.
What?
Never cross streams.
Oh no, I'm by myself.
Well,
If you
isn't
do
there
it while
like
looking in the
a
mirror, it's like someone else is there.
isn't there a smart
Step
way
watches.
to?
Gross.
I'll wait.
What? Right?
No, Rob. They would have to do it streetcar style with the whip and an electrical power source overhead.
You just gave me an even better idea for my idea than what my idea originally was.
Really?
Yeah. Wow.
Well, I
Okay.
guess I won't even tell mine.
No, finish yours, Rob.
Well,
I want
like they don't really necessarily have to do it through the track, but like, isn't there like a smart way to put like something so that while it's driving, it still can charge without
I want to
causing
see.
shock?
I want to see either Hong Kong or Tokyo has electric Autopia cars.
Yes.
Well, then just bring those here,
Yep, that's what needs to happen. That's completely what needs to happen.
and then
I don't
just
even like
figure out
going on
some
that
way
ride
to smart
because-
charge them.
I don't go on that anymore because I don't want to fucking just smell lawnmower exhaust.
Yeah,
I know Jake doesn't want to smell that.
I'd rather ride actual go-karts than the Tomorrowland Speedway cars.
Well, yeah,
And-
but
Go-karts are way faster because they're smaller.
Not the slow ones though.
Yeah, those ones suck.
and not the ones where a wheel pops off while you're going around the corner.
Power wheels.
I remember that. Oh, that was scary.
All right, Robbie, I like
It
your
just
idea,
went.
but now we're gonna plus it because that's the name of the thing.
Yeah, that's basically mine.
All right, Josh, what do you got?
Well, I mean, first off, it's Tomorrowland Indy Speedway, and it looks like a speedway from the freaking 1970s still.
It looks a lot
So-
like the one that used to be out front.
Yeah, and so let's. The one thing we gotta do right now, it's next to the Tron roller coaster. So, we get rid of the fucking cars, and we put in light cycles.
Eh.
But you already have light cycles on Tron though.
Okay.
Well,
the
you
roller
just
coaster.
gave me another idea.
Okay.
So can I
Let's at least Tron theme it.
all right,
Yes,
make it-
that
hold on,
was my
coherent.
idea.
wait, before we do that, can I pitch you my idea for the cars?
Okay.
All right. So I think we're all in agreement that all of the cars need to be electric.
Yes.
Or hovercrafts, but mostly electric.
Okay. How about, since it's technically in Tomorrowland, and the original concept of, or the original aesthetic of Tomorrowland, which I think they're kind of slowly going back to, is this idea of like mid-century futurism. How everything looked really sleek in design. What if we replaced all of the cars with electric versions of mid-century cars, like 57 Chevys?
Oh, yes.
And like just like those sleek, really cool like 50s designs, like
I
late
agree
50s,
with
early
this.
60s designs.
But electric, of course. I agree with this fully. But I feel like it should have a slight Tron feel to it as well. Like, just to add a bit more of a futuristic sense.
You have to be careful with that because you're going to tread on test track territory there.
Well, it's going to be smaller, like, way smaller versions of the actual car, of course, because they're still two-seaters.
I just mean with the broad Tron theming.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
Yeah, that puts a damper on that.
Yeah. But, like, just make it look nice and futuristic with those really nice looking, well, molds of the car. Because that's what it is, just a plastic mold
Yeah.
with bumper.
I think the bumper's plastic too, but
It's metal.
so what kind of scenery would you guys have around here? Like I'm gonna.
So what Disneyland did to Autopia was absolutely fucking amazing. It was a night and day different ride.
Well, then they also combined two rides. You gotta remember.
Oh yeah, they did.
There was a Fantasyland Autopia.
Yeah, yeah.
And,
So extend the track a bit.
well, you can't because I looked on Google Earth and you extend it one way, you're hitting a Tron roller coaster. You extend it to the north, you're hitting Dumbo.
Dude, Autopia combined 4 different rides.
I think it was only 2 standing at the time. It was just
But
Fantasyland.
they took up the space from the other 2.
Well, yeah.
The Mini Autopia and Boatopia. Boatopia? Boatopia?
What the hell was that ride called? It wasn't Boatopia.
I want to say it was Boat. I want to say it was Boatopia.
That was the Riverboat Cruise. Damn it!
It wasn't the Riverboat Cruise. That's over in Adventureland.
That's the Jungle Cruise.
Whatever.
No, not whatever.
It was Boatopia.
All right.
Fine, it was Boatopia, even though it was Motorboat Cruise. Motorboat Cruise.
Yeah. I went on a motorboat cruise once.
Yeah, I love motorboating. Anyway.
But no, I mean, so going back though, the scenery that they put in Autopia really changed the ride, and they redid almost the entire track. And it was amazing. You know, it was. But again, Autopia still doesn't fit into Tomorrowland.
Unless you change the cars to electric hovercrafts, it would.
No, that's not going to happen.
Not with that.
You need to change it to a maglev track. That's what we need to do. That's futuristic.
Ooh.
You're gonna kill the old people, the pacemakers.
They shouldn't ride it.
What?
They shouldn't ride it then.
That's not the future I want, Josh.
Wait, dude, what about the maglev trains in Europe? Can people with pacemakers ride those?
No, pacemakers are banned in Europe.
Really?
That doesn't sound right at all.
Yeah, but I said it with enough confidence that you believed me for a second.
No,
It's
I didn't
10%
believe
what you
for a
say,
second.
90% how you say it.
That's right. There's a lot of confirming and denying.
You know? Big fish in the sky, a big monkey pie.
What?
Yeah, don't worry about it. So anyway, Josh, back to you. What were you saying before I really interrupted?
I'm just saying what they did with Autopia was amazing, except for the little Chevron cars. That was kind of annoying.
I like the Chevron cars.
Yeah, they just don't age as well. That's all.
Oh.
They need to be replaced. It just the Speedway theme is goddamn lame. The bleachers that no one ever uses because they're in the sun all the time.
Sorry.
It could be 30 degrees outside, and those bleachers would be 100 fucking degrees.
Yeah, those are just ass burners.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
those are
first we
where you want
put
to
those
be
down.
tortured.
We melt those, and melt those and use that metal for more track, and just, man. I mean, you're right. The Tron theme kind of wouldn't work because it's already on test track.
Yeah.
But there's got to be some kind of freaking
middle ground where it looks nice and futuristic, but not too Tron-like.
Like I think something futuristic like those goofy ass videos at the end of Spaceship Earth would be fun.
Oh my gosh, yes! I love that idea.
Oh yeah. But we're still keeping the old school cars.
Yeah.
No. We're gonna change them to Jetsons cars, and they're gonna go.
Thing.
Or just add those noises to the old school cars.
Yeah. Well, no, they're electric, so we gotta add whatever. We can add whatever noise we want.
Yeah.
I like this idea. But it's not the idea that I had.
Okay, what's your idea?
Wait, did Jordan say his idea?
Yeah, I had the idea of the mid-century cars.
Oh, yeah. So, my idea was a little more involved. Because here's what I'm going to do. And I looked at it, like I said, I looked at Google Earth to map this out. And I think I could make it work. For the second time in Disney history, I'm going to move a ride into another land without moving the ride. Picture this. So the entrance to the Speedway is going to be moved. Like the Speedway, the station, it's all going to stay the same, but the queue will be moved to Fantasyland, and we're turning the Speedway into Sugar Rush.
That's also a great idea.
And it's going to be so you're going to have the Candy Mountains, but on the side facing Tomorrowland, it will be futuristic buildings. Like, to not muck with the theme.
Right.
But from inside the ride, so like the ride will be like in a candy arena. And it'll be the Candy Mountain and like the Candy Cane Forest and all shit. But then on the last straightaway, you're going to go into a building where King Candy is the giant bug monster attacks your cars. All projection.
I like
and
this
stuff.
idea as well.
Okay, so if we're
hold
going
on.
to do this, it needs a touch screen. It needs to be interactive somehow. And you need a touch screen or something to fucking shoot the baddies.
Sweet Seekers.
Hold on. So, Jake, I don't want to shoot this down because I love your moxie.
Yes.
Right. But you just straight up rethemed it. We're supposed to plus it.
But I left the ride. I didn't bulldoze it. I felt like I plussed it.
Right.
Well, I had a backup idea that we could leave it in Tomorrowland.
Okay.
But it's from the same movie series. But it fits in Tomorrowland.
Okay.
Slaughter Race. Because that's that seems to be the way that we're going.
I like the Sugar Rush one better.
It, but it's going to have electric cars. Some of them will be hovercrafts. Okay, shit.
Well, let's just change it. Let's just get the rights to F-Zero and just lawn chair imaginary it to freaking F-Zero.
Yeah, you know what? No, let's go back to the you guys' idea. My idea. Yeah, Jordan's right.
I do kind of like the Candy Rush idea, changing up the cars and just redoing the whole area.
What if? Hold on. Let's combine these ideas. What if? I still think this could be plussing it. Jordan, you're gonna referee me on this. We keep it in the mid-century futurism that you had, but an original concept, and I don't know what it is right now, but that last where I said put a building and you go inside and there's a confrontation of some kind. If we could take that from a Tomorrowland theme and put it in there on you guys' idea, uses Josh's touchscreen idea, I feel like we could mesh these
That'd be
ideas.
awesome.
It would still be a Speedway, a Tomorrowland Speedway.
I would ride that every time.
But with a confrontation. It needs a confrontation somewhere.
Yeah, like most rides do now.
So how do you feel about that? Again, you can referee me if you want.
I'm into it.
I'm not
helpful if you
I'm not
have
gonna lie.
the
I didn't hear what you said
gesture.
because
Good,
I
let's-
was distracted by
And we will keep it
by
that
a
way.
text message. But sure, we'll roll with it.
All right. So, we'll I just don't know what the confrontation would be on a Tomorrowland Speedway though. Spaceships,
So-
aliens.
Something like
We should-
that.
We should probably
Traffic.
repave it. Well, like we should probably give it like a nice, smoother drive.
Yeah, definitely.
Hold on, Jordan. I love where you're going, and there's this thing that I've read about before: the solar road panels.
Oh, the
Oh,
the solar
they're
roadways.
done.
Yes.
They're done. It's gone. It's not feasible.
Why isn't it feasible? I don't care. I'm putting it on a theme park ride. Do you think I care about how feasible it is?
It fit in with the
I
tech.
don't know. Rubber tires didn't work on test track.
I don't. We'll
I'm
paint
just
the
saying,
damn-
everything in the theme park has to withstand
I feel like
the
solar
million
panels-
fucking miles a day.
I don't know. How far do you think people are driving on the Tomorrowland Speedway?
I don't know, at least a foot.
You're close. You are close. You're not wrong.
I said at least.
No, I think we should go with these solar roadways and keep the electric cars and keep the mid-century futurism, but mix it with this kind of solar vision of the future, solar electricity. Guys,
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of solar, and
Yes.
we could put some. I was gonna say we could put some windmills up, but I don't know how well those will do in the Florida thunderstorms.
Yeah.
Like the cool windmills, not the Don Quixote kind.
Yeah, definitely.
The
And
cancer
it's not
causing
really
kind.
that windy all the time, so they wouldn't
Well, I mean,
be of
it would-
much use.
It would be mostly for show.
Yeah, true. Like they
Well-
could just have a small motor just running them.
Kind of like the land pavilion. Like they use some of those things, but there's no way that's sustaining the entire pavilion.
Yeah.
So, like that's a lot of
But
food,
but
guys.
I like that idea. Just make it super futuristic with, of course, mid-century cars. Some kind of
Mid-century futuristic.
yes.
I really like the whole Josh's idea of the kind of the theme of the descent of Spaceship Earth with those stupid cartoons.
Yeah, and like at the end, some kind of confrontation, and you have a pad on the passenger side that you get a power up or something to
I want
defeat it.
I want the confrontation at the end to be something straight out of SimCity 2000. I want the microwave beam from the satellite to just take out half the road.
That'd be cool. And you like,
I like
have
that.
to defeat the boss before moving on to the end.
That might not work because I just remembered just now that the end of Autopia and Tomorrowland Speedway is always the cars backed up for half the track. So
Oh yeah.
we might have to scrap the confrontation idea.
Well, like, not how I just explained it. Like, there still could be some kind of confrontation, but not as bad as what I just said.
It could be a distraction. We could call
Yeah.
it a minor distraction.
Like, while you're waiting, you can, like, battle the boss.
Ooh. Oh, wait! That's a great idea. No, Robbie, you have a fantastic idea. Because how often are you sitting there going, "So I just sit here on this part?"
Yeah.
Like 10 minutes ago?
Remember Remember the snow machine in
No.
Ice Station Cool?
No.
Let's just have a mountain pass where you go into a tunnel and the snow machine's there.
I like
No,
my idea better.
Because when you're just stuck in the Florida heat, being inside a tunnel that's snowing on you would be nice.
What, is it
Be
a
really
solar-powered
nice.
snow tunnel?
Well, yeah.
Oh,
What the
okay.
fuck else you can power up with?
Yeah, but I'd still like the confrontation towards the end, just so you have at least something to do while you're waiting for everyone to load and unload.
Yeah, there needs to be a distraction at the end.
Yeah,
So,
and like
Jordan, what say you to
it
this?
could be like a longish building too, because the traffic gets back pretty far on that ride a lot.
Yep.
So the room's gonna have to be pretty big.
Sure.
I like it. Thanks, Jordan.
I got you.
Why'd you hit me in the face?
You know why.
I know what I did. Man, I'm the one that broke the rules. Anyway, Josh, is your air conditioner back on?
No, I'm fucking dying. We need to end this so I don't fucking suffocate.
That is like a cheese.
My favorite kind of cheese. You know what? Josh is right. So, for the sake of saving Josh's life, that's our show. Hey, you've been listening to the Mickey Mutineers. We plus an attraction.
For once.
For once. And Josh didn't even use a bulldozer. I'm proud of you, Josh.
I was really tempted.
Now I'm not proud of you for anything. Hey, I'm Jake, that's Josh, that's Jordan, that's Robbie, as always.
Wear your fucking mask. Embark on an epic journey to become toast.